All right, it's March 19th, 2026. I've been experimenting back and forth with short videos, which is the first track on the record, which was the original whole deal of the show. And then it kind of grew into where we'd start talking and we'd get through the whole side of the record. So I've been posting a few of those lately. And I've kind of been thinking and going back and forth on it and what it should do. And I think my newest idea now is maybe just talk a little bit before and a little bit after the one track. Tell you what I know, maybe I don't know nothing. We'll see how it all works out. But this last weekend, my friend Athena invited me to a show and was nice enough to put me on the guest list. And it was for this band that were friends with hers that, I'm getting low. She had just put out the 8-track of theirs. They're called Ghost in the Willow. And as you can see, I've been doing my best to collect her record or 8-track label, LLG, Little Lost Girl. I have one, I think I'm missing one or two, and one of these is a second edition, so I don't have the first of everything. Darn it. But she told me that she had just done this 8-track for the band, and yeah, this is just my LLG box. Ha ha ha. And anyway, so they were playing at Twilight, which I have played at a couple times this year, which is only 2 blocks from Robo Taco, and you know my routine since Twilight doesn't carry Bushmills. Jimmy. I run 2 blocks to Robo Taco, have a couple tacos, a couple shots, come running back, get back for the next band, right? That's how I've been doing it. So needless to say, I like going down there, and I got turned on to a couple new bands. Another band was playing called the Angry Lisas, who I think are actually from town. And that's what's cool about Portland, you know. You get out, you listen to like Radio Hot Tub, Uncle Scotty. I'm always finding new bands. You think you would know everybody in town by a certain point, but it's not true. There's so many circles of music in Portland that overlap and don't mix, and you're like, how are we just meeting each other for the first time in 20 years kind of deal, you know? So always exciting, never gets old. When people are like, new music is dead, I'm just like, no, dude, it's you. Like, you just don't make any effort anymore. So, I like this band. I bought as much of their stuff as I could. I like to do that with traveling bands, especially. But also they were playing, like, I think the day before payday. So it's like, shit, well, this is what I can get. So I got the 8-track, and we can't listen to the 8-track today because I left my 8-track player at a friend's house, and now we're not talking. That old trick. But maybe that will get me motivated to get another 8-track player, or more importantly, get the broken 8-track player I have onto the bench and see if I can figure out what's going on with that. I'll just start troubleshooting, look up some. Ooh, I was just talking about these. I love these kind of Coke bottle, you know, colored. This is nice and thick. That feels like it's 180 grams. That's great. Ghost in the Willow, side A, side B. It's not marked if it's a 33 or 45, but looking at the tracks and the number of songs, I'm going to guess 33. I met 2 of the members before they played, and see if I can cheat real quick. Nope, they don't give it away. I'm going to tell you who they were. I met Gil and Sam, and they were great. They were really nice, and it was nice to see a decent turnout for a band just coming through town. I saw a few people there I hadn't seen in a while, so that was cool. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, without further ado, I said that last time too, we're gonna play The Windshield. It's side A, track 1, and that's the only track we're gonna listen to, because I'm gonna try to keep these short again for a little while. I just did almost 5 minutes of talking before I even put the music on. So now here we go. I'm gonna turn it up, because that's the other complaint I've been getting. Whoa. What did I say? 33, not 45. Shame, shame. And then we're going to go out where we can actually hear this on the speakers and just enjoy it together. I think the sweet spot is right here. But I can't help myself. I like moving it. Oh, and Tragic Lovers played, and it is the Angry Lisas. And what's this? Oh, I bought 2 records from the Angry Lisas. That's cool. Oh, and the Tragic Lovers. So this might have been why I didn't have any money on the next day. Where am I gonna put this? I like this stuff, you know, it's very, not insulting on the stage. It reminds me of Tim McGowan, right? Just hear the violin, but like, I like it. So this is Ghost in the Willow. I don't know where they got the name from. I should have talked to them a little bit more. Maybe that's what I should start doing. I should start interviewing these bands. But it seems like everybody else in town already does that. Mostly I just like to talk about how I met them or how I know them or which one of my friends is friends with them. You know? So, I don't know. It's an evolving thing, right? We're now in our 4th year. No longer keeping track of episode numbers, doing them by date this year. Work in progress. So you hear that? I'm gonna hold you by the speaker. I like it. A couple people showed up because we have those digital billboards around town, right? And there was an ad for this show on the digital billboard, and I knew one person that showed up just because they were like, I had to see what was going on. Like, they're always just broadcasting bullshit on there, and then all of a sudden it was like, check out this record release of the Twilight. It's like, of course I'm gonna go do that. So there you go. Yeah. And so we're gonna see and reveal the first record, Ghost in the Willow, and that's gonna be it. See, I'm keeping it under 10 minutes. There you go. Look at one last spin. Whoop, now it comes up. And now I say adieu to you. See you next time.